Well, Maurice and Christine, some lawmakers say they should be banned for life. Others say the ban should be temporary. But everyone we spoke with today unanimously agreed repeat subway sex offenders have no place on New York City trains.
This is not individuals riding the subway. This is individuals that hunt on the subway.
NYPD Chief Detective Dermot Shea joins a chorus of state and local leaders calling to ban repeat sex offenders from New York City subways.
It is unacceptable to have predators when we know exactly what they are doing, and we are more worried about the predators than the victims of these heinous crimes.
We need to protect New Yorkers.
According to the NYPD, 2018 brought 866 reported subway sex crimes and 373 subsequent arrests. Transit Chief Edward De La Torre says officers know many of these worst repeat offenders, but are powerless to stop them until they violate again.
We now have to follow them, sometimes for hours and hours, with a large team of officers until they pick out their next victim. And this is the most heartbreaking part for our officers.
The idea would be to ban anyone with 2 or more convictions for subway sex crimes like groping or forcible touching. And it already has the backing of both Mayor de Blasio and Governor Cuomo.
2 convictions for a sexual assault on a subway, you should be banned.
We think if we have a clear legislative mandate, it will help us to effectively get these perverts off the subway.
But not all commuters we spoke with agreed.
I think it's safety is the most important thing. We want women and all people to feel safe on the subways. But to categorically ban anybody, I think is really dangerous.
I think that's a good idea if you're doing it more than once. I don't think that you should be allowed to continue to use public transportation.
For its part, the MTA says, quote, "We support legislation that would ban serial sex offenders from the subway, and we look forward to working with the governor and the legislature to implement it into law." So the big question here, how do you enforce a ban like this? Well, an eventual law would work similarly to the one that keeps sex offenders from going near schools. If an offender is caught breaking another law, then violating that ban would open that person up to additional charges. However, the NYPD told us today that it would want a potential law in the future to give its officers the power to arrest these well-known sex offenders the minute they step foot on a subway train. We're live in Midtown. Jessica Moore, CBS 2 News.